Okay. QAnon won the poll, so let's try and find some QAnon stuff. It's gonna be a little more difficult. YouTube's been cracking down, rightfully so, on QAnon content, but we can try and find something. Especially election-related. Okay, here's... Oh god, it's an hour 40 minutes. It says hashtag QAnon, hashtag Q, hashtag Civil War, hashtag Trump versus Biden, hashtag political, hashtag war, hashtag deep state versus liberty.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Let's try this stream. Antipodian's good with 20 bits. They're also the biggest autism organization in the US last I checked, though autistic people are pushing to elevate ASAN, the Autism Self-Advocacy, Advocacy Network. Okay. That's messed up that they're, like, the biggest autism organization, too. Sargon hasn't made a video yet, which you're somewhat surprised by. I mean, he's gonna look like a jackass if Biden wins, which it looks like he may. Again, something could happen. I think they're doing more counting in Arizona, even though it got called the other day. But, like, so far it's looking like Biden might win, and Sargon's gonna look like a jackass because he was calling for, like, landslide. Like, and this is why, if you go back and look at my, like, election coverage prior to the actual, you know, election day, I learned from 2016, right? I'm not going to make hard declarations on what's going to happen. I'm not going to claim there's going to be a landslide either way. I'm just going to see what happens, you know? Sargon, on the other hand, I guess hasn't learned anything about anything and just decided to claim that Trump was going to win in a landslide, and that hasn't happened. Like, even if Trump won at this point, even if he just squeaked by, like, it wouldn't look particularly good for Sargon, who was claiming, oh, it's going to be a blowout, it's going to be easy, we're going to know immediately, you know? MMO addicted to 20 bits, I'm going to rip the audio out of that clip of you reading that in Shapiro voice and put it on a ringtone for my brother's phone. Oh god, good luck with that. But I don't know. I'm sure we'll get a video from Sargon in the coming days that'll be pretty entertaining. Anyway, so let's see what this QAnon idiot thinks about the election. This is a long stream. I doubt we'll watch any large portion of this, but we'll see what QAnon crazy people are thinking this on the 5th of November as the final election results are slowly trickling in. Wagroads 13 with 100 bits. Just remember, everyone, Trump needs every state left. Biden only needs one. Yeah, that's why my hopes are good. I have a good feeling about Nevada. But again, these are feelings. These are not, you know, don't take this as some sort of statistical analysis. It is not. Gaps are closing, although it's very, very close in Georgia. We're only 9,000 something votes different in Georgia, so that really could go either way. It'll probably trigger a recount, regardless, because of how close it's going to be. North Carolina is probably going to go to Trump, in my opinion. Pennsylvania, I have no idea. I'm leaning Trump at this point, but it's only 88% reporting, and there's like a less than 2% difference, so I don't know. We'll see. I think right now Biden has a better chance than Trump has, but that doesn't mean Trump's chances are zero. If I had to put, and again, I'm not Nate Silver, even Nate Silver's, you know, not, doing so hot lately, but if I had to put like a number just on the information I have seen, I don't know, I'd probably put Joe Biden at 65, 70, Donald Trump at, you know, whatever the opposite of that is, 30, 35. PA's going blue, you'd put money on it. You're more confident than me. That's good, I'm glad you are. It's just not, not for me. I was devastated in 2016, and I'm not having that happen again, so I'm hedging my emotional bets by recognizing that a number of things could happen. MMO addicted to 20 bits. These are fee-fees and not facts. You are channeling Sharpedo a lot tonight. True. Very, very true. Anyway, So back to Q guy.
Everybody, it's November 5th, 2020. 2 days after the election, civil war has erupted across the nation. Donald John Trump versus Joe Biden. Caesar versus Pompey.
All right, this was the right video to pick. Immediately, I'm on board. Let's go.
In his capacity as dictator,
What movie is that song from? It sounds so familiar.
Caesar held elections, and Julius Caesar and Publius Servilius were made consuls.
This guy has to go on the chud list. I think he'd probably go on the conspiracy list.
This was in fact the year in which, according to the law, Caesar was permitted to be elected consul again. When this business was completed, he decreed, since credit in all of Italy was tight and loans were not being paid back, the arbitrators be appointed. These arbitrators were to determine the value of real estate and other property on the levels that each had held before the war. Creditors were to be paid back according to these values. He judged that this measure would be most suitable to eliminate or at least diminish the fear of a general cancellation of debts.
I'm getting so many varying, like, guesses on what this is. Someone says Citizen Kane. Someone says Cape Fear. Ooh, it sounds like Cape Fear. I think it is Cape Fear. Hold on. Cape Fear. Got it. Thank you. That would have driven me crazy.
That was fairly usual consequence of wars and civil discord, and at the same time to protect the reputation of people who were in debt equally. But through bills that praetors and tribunes of the plebs brought to the popular assembly, Caesar restored to the rights a number of men.
Is he trying to put on, like, a almost Shakespearean voice for him reading whatever this thing he's reading? Kind of sounds like it.
Who had been convicted of bribery in elections according to a law Pompey had sponsored. These trials had taken place at the time when Pompey had occupied the city with legionary forces, and they had lasted only 1 day each. With one set of judges hearing the case in
I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead till he's done with the dramatic reading. I know it's entertaining, but I'd like to see what else he has to say.
another at the beginning war, placed them to be by his own generosity,
Woo!
so that he would appear neither.
He's got a beautifully shaved head. He puts Mr. Clean to shame. Look at that thing. I'm not being facetious. I'm not being insulting. If you're going for, like, a shaved head look, look at that. It's, like, pristine. Good for him. Although I imagine with his skin tone, he must need just about a gallon of sunblock every time he goes to the beach. Where's all this going? Probably off a cliff. Abby, my dudes with 30 bits. Poppy voice. I don't know what that is. Hi, I'm Pompey. I don't know who Poppy is.
That ungrateful in reciprocating for a favor, or arrogant in depriving the people of an opportunity to bestow a benefit. Dedicated 11 days to these matters to the lad. Found his dictator. He had gifts in the cavalry to come soldiers. Spanish. Pompey had gained for the preparation of his forces an entire year's time that had been clear. Every of association.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Antipodian scored his 20 bits. With such a lush and impeccable manicured beard, I was not expecting him to have a shaved head, though. Though it is impeccably shaved. Good grooming. Grooming score, 10 out of 10. This guy's a QAnon follower. He's not QAnon. No one knows who QAnon is. It's probably been multiple people over the years. Come on, come back on camera. Where did you go? Christopher Lee and James Earl Jones. This guy is not. No kidding. Dr. Gamble, sound mixing 101, man. Why is music is not added in post? Don't you care enough about your presentation to do a dramatic reading but not fix the music? It keeps fading in and out with a flange. Yeah, this was a live stream, so he couldn't put it in post, but like he should be using like here. Like when I play music, it sounds even. Because I'm playing it through my streaming program, right? I'm not just playing it like somewhere out here for my microphone to pick up. It's playing through the computer, so it's picking up it evenly. It sounds like it's part of what you're listening to because it is. Why does this guy think he can just like set up a radio over here and then have the mic pick it up and have it sound good? Anyway. Wow, he's really going for it today, huh? A beer and a big ol' bong rip. Fair enough. Is he gonna talk? Is he going to actually talk? That would be
Yes.
good. Who's he talking to on the phone? You're on a stream. What are you doing?
Yeah. How can I help you?
I'd like to know if I can come and see it, sir.
Yeah, sure. When would you like to see it?
Whenever you got available.
Today at 5 o'clock?
Why are we just watching him return phone
Yeah,
calls?
sure. I'm a baby.
Black.
What is happening with this stream? What the hell?
There's nothing funny about the
Combat from 9 Legion.
This has to be a troll. If it is, it's pretty good.
Citizens 5 he had brought over.
Oh, we
from
went back
Italy.
to
One
reading the stupid
consisted of
thing.
Veterans from Cilicia.
That's right, capitalistic propaganda.
Tristan Allen, thank you for following. Why is he just sitting on his phone?
Disembarked the sword.
Guys, like, what if I just turned the stream on and then I sat here for 20 minutes like this? Just looking at Reddit or whatever. It's not an entertaining stream.
Soldiers every single ship at a.
What is he doing? Honestly, QAnon stuff aside, this stream is just, like, fascinating to me from a complete shit show point of view. What is happening? MMO addicted to 20 bits. Maybe he has 0 viewers and starts reading when someone pops in? Maybe, but then why do a stream? I don't know. You just kind of gotta do it, and then people can catch it later if they don't catch it live, and then hopefully you get more live viewers, so it's, like, worth doing. MMO addicted to 20 bits. Oh no, I read that one already. Sorry. Oops.
Person!
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
If the music was good, I'd maybe have it going in the background, but I would not pay you to scroll Reddit. No kidding.
Deprived of all resources on which they now relied, would necessarily be content with the responsibility for their safety otherwise, but referred to Pompey in the
What
made
this
from Wicca.
hour and 40
embarked select troops
minutes?
on them. They got through the first few hours.
Oh no, he's streaming live right now. Oh no.
There's nothing funny about the tools
This is
of
live. Up next, watch him order a pizza, then proceed to eat for 5 minutes. This reminds me when internet comment etiquette literally, what a man, slept for like 2 minutes before asking why in the comments. What is this? This has to be a troll. This has to be a troll. It's a good troll. It's very, very funny.
Hi everybody, this video is sponsored by HempRetailStore.com. Go to www.hempretailstore.
He has a sponsor? I don't even have any sponsors, and I'm not crazy.
Also known as the accident.
MLG 77. Hello.
Padmasambhava Guru Rinpoche Mantra
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Mantra.
What's the name of this YouTuber? It's Day Trade Report.
Crisis made preparations to send a number of rowboats and other small vessels to attack his anger to get in the way of development.
Oh no! Oh no! We have the same hat! It's literally the same hat, just a slightly different color. Look. It's the same exact hat.
That could raise the greatest hopes and be most useful. Pompey's greatest wish was and had always been that a settlement could be reached and all arms laid down. Libo and Bibulus thought, though had no power.
Is he playing audio of the previous stream on stream by putting a speaker towards the camera? What?
In this matter, because a vote of the council had bestowed supreme authority over the conduct of the war and all other matters upon Pompey.
Capitalism.
But once they knew Caesar's proposals, they would convey them to Pompey.
No.
He would pursue the matter
Hold
further
on,
on his
I
own.
got.
Although they would certainly add their encouragement. In the meantime, they suggested the truce should hold until an answer could arrive from Pompey, and neither party should harm the other. Finally, Libo added a few.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Hold on, give me a sec. We found Professor 6.5. He's not good enough for whole numbers.
Words concerning his side's cause and his own troops.
Okay, this guy's interesting guy. Oh no, he's got a gun. Oh.
Are you prepared for civil war? Hello? Is this QAnon? Hi, is this QAnon calling me? Google? Is this Google or QAnon? I thought this was QAnon. Okay, I'm going to hang up now. Goodbye, Google. Google is QAnon. Google is deep state. Are you prepared for the civil war which is at hand? Don't worry, this is...
Oh, that's definitely a BB gun. I'm very confused by the trolling. I guess I don't know what the purpose. I don't understand the purpose.
A BB gun. It's not live or real ammunition. But we may need to go to the armories to prepare for civil unrest within the empire.
Not everything has a purpose, but typically it has an audience, right? If you're gonna do this as a troll attempt, that's fine. But, like, he's getting, like, 15 views. This one got 230. But, like, I don't know. It just seems odd. I'm trying to look at his older videos to see what he's like when he's not, you know, doing this. Let's take a look and see what he's like when he's not. Very interesting taste in art all around his apartment. This is what the professor's midlife crisis looks like. Oh god, I hope not.
All right, we're live on YouTube. We are listening to Evangeles.
Not everything is supposed to be for other people, but, like, why waste the time then? What is he even getting out of it if it's for him, right? What's he getting?
The bounty. Complete isolated score. All right. We're going to read from the collected works of Aleister Crowley. Calliope. Child of Thracian sire, on me begotten, knowest thou not the laughter and the life? Knowest thou not how all things are forgotten?
Okay, so maybe he is just crazy. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm done with that guy, though. Let's find a different QAnon thing, because we did vote on QAnon, and I'm not even sure if he's actually a QAnon person or if he's just trolling.
Donald Trump, hashtag mail fraud, hashtag voter fraud.
This is the same guy, but it's a different channel.
Capitalism.
What? What? My lady simp is in chat. I know. Hello, Baha. How are you doing?
Hashtag Democratic National Committee, hashtag DNC, hashtag Joe Biden, hashtag Hunter Biden, hashtag Chinese Communist Party, hashtag Beijing, hashtag Shanghai.
Maybe he's Q.
Hashtag.
Honestly, wouldn't that be amazing if it turned out it was this guy and he's just, I mean, even if this guy was Q and he was just trolling everyone, he would be a highly irresponsible piece of shit for, like, convincing so many people genuinely that the QAnon stuff is real. But wouldn't it be hilarious if it was this guy and he's just effing with people? Dr. Gamble with 300 bits. No, Hannah, not midlife. Midlives. Professor's got more than one life. P.S. Here's 300 bits. Yeah. Professor, I think, has
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
13 lives. They can regenerate 12 times. Wagroad's 13. Is this guy just producing voice acting audition roles? Maybe. MMO addicted to 20 bits. You know, I'm going to propose that we establish November 4th, International Hug a Libertarian Day as a thanks for Michigan.
Hashtag Hong Kong. We are in skills and.
Okay, I gotta find a different person.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Tiger White 94 with 20 bits. This is now my headcanon. FJFK Jr. This is the mastermind of Q.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
QAnon person from a day ago says, "We are the news." Ooh, that's loud. We got that Inception. Wow. In the third video of is him. We got to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I don't think it will be. Although it would be pretty great. Wow. Anonymous founder reveals plan to take down QAnon. QAnon received earlier boost from... Is this just gonna be showing... I need someone talking, okay? Gah.
Alright, y'all, so... What's poppin'? How y'all been? Right? But look, this was a very requested video. Now, the wind is blowing like crazy right now.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
But look, forget all that, right? Straight to the point. Title of the video is Conan, or Canon, however you spell it. I really don't know. I think it's Conan, something like that, right? So Conan is basically, I think, like a cult where they basically worship Donald Trump, and they...
Oh, boy.
Hey, look at me now.
Tools of capitalism.
Getting bigger, I'm healthier. You know what I'm saying?
Show me the orbs with 69 bits. Hello, hello. Found you from Shannon Q. Welcome. Welcome. That episode of The Line we did was very fun. Glad you enjoyed it.
Man, this fight, the spiritual war, you need to buck up. I'm talking men and women need to stand up for Jesus. Like, what are you doing? Like, even the people that believed in Jesus their whole life, they forgot the fact that this is a spiritual war, and we got to get those others going to heaven too. You're supposed to care about everybody. Real talk. And for a long time, your boy Aaron Notes right here didn't. Now I care about everybody, and if I ain't
No, this is not the same guy. This guy has hair, guys.
heaven. I mean, if I'm going to heaven, everybody gonna go to heaven. That's how I'm gonna look at it from now on.
And their voices don't sound anything like each other. Tucker White 94, 20 bits. Man, YouTube effed up. Now instead of Alex Jones batshittery, we're left with these boring, uncharismatic dorks. Good. The less charismatic the crazy people are, the fewer other crazy people will follow them.
Don't understand, you know. I know for a fact. I gotta take a cigarette break for this one. See, I ain't perfect, but I know for a fact this QAnon thing is very real. I'm a parent, man. The CIA took my child. My name's Aaron Michael Kyle.
The CIA did not take his child. This is an interesting thing that I don't think gets talked about enough in the conversations that not only we have, but a lot of people have about QAnon. Oh, I was looking for my water bottle cap. A lot of QAnon followers are people who have had their kids taken away by CPS. And part of the reason that this is that QAnon has alluded to the fact that, like, parents who have had their kids taken away by CPS, oh, it's part of the deep state, and QAnon's going to help you get your kids back. This has led to multiple situations where QAnon believers have gone and kidnapped their children from whoever is the rightful guardian currently because they believe that QAnon is, like, empowering them to do so. This has happened, I think, twice. Let's take a look. QAnon kidnapping. News. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Control F. Kidnap. In the past 2 years, kidnappings, car chases, and murder appear to have been fueled by belief in a fictional narrative. Kidnapping. I want to see this. December 30th, 2019, Montana police arrest QAnon supporter from Colorado in connection with an alleged kidnapping scheme. Colorado child welfare officials had removed Cynthia Absug's, it's a guess, Cynthia Absug's son from her custody in the spring of 2019. Excuse me, the Daily Beast reported her daughter told law enforcement that the mother and her mother's friends were QAnon believers and they were planning a kidnapping raid, said the Daily Beast. Absug's daughter also told the police that her brother's foster family were referred to as pedophiles and evil Satan worshippers, apparent references to QAnon conspiracy theory, the Associated Press reported. Absug's eventually left Colorado and traveled across the country receiving assistance from a network of QAnon supporters, a Daily Beast investigation found, before she was arrested in Montana. In September 2020, Absug's pleaded not guilty to conspiracy to commit second-degree kidnapping. March 2020, Kentucky mother is charged with kidnapping twin daughters. Neely Blanchard, a Kentucky woman linked to both the anti-government sovereign citizen movement and QAnon conspiracy theories, was arrested after taking her child from their grandmother, their legal guardian, the Daily Beast reported. Law enforcement reportedly used cell phone data to locate Blanchard at the home of an anti-government extremists. A local sheriff told Daily Beast Blanchard had previously been charged with kidnapping another daughter from school in 2013. Blanchard had used sovereign citizen ideology to argue that she should legally have custody of her children, the Daily Beast reported. QAnon is popular in the sovereign citizen child custody groups, in part because its believers claim that the government and child protective agencies are abusing the children they take away from their parents' custody, wrote the Daily Beast reporter Will Summer, who published an in-depth investigation of several kidnapping cases linked with QAnon. So you get it. It's interesting. It's scary too. Here's another one. October 1st, 2020. Emily Jolly allegedly fled with her 6-year-old son, whose father was a sole legal custody, after a supervised visit, and was later located in Oregon, where she was arrested, KUTV reported. Like Blanchard, the Kentucky mother, Jolly was described by Utah law enforcement officials as a member of the anti-government sovereign citizen movement, KUTV reported. Her social media profiles were also full of references to Trump and QAnon, the Daily Beast reported, including a link to an article claiming that Child Protective Services steals children to drain them of a special substance drunk by members of the global cabal that runs the world, central element of the QAnon conspiracy theory. That substance being what is referred to as adrenochrome. It's all BS, obviously. It's BS. But it is interesting to see that a bunch of people believe this to the extent that they will literally kidnap their children from their rightful legal guardians. Tucker White 94 With 20 bits, the CIA, eye roll. Everyone knows George Soros, blessed be his name, sent his Antifa soldiers to get those kids for his femboy army. Wait, how did he get a hold of my Antifa fan fiction? Yeah, it's scary. It's scary that these people are out here, you know, hurting other people.
Also known as the 153 Fish. Tell them elites that I'm coming. For real, man. A man named Joe, a man named Matt in the CIA took my child, Sydney Marie Anderberg. Right here, living proof. Hello, save the children. Can I see my child ever? Been to every court, called the DOJ, called 202-4561.
I'm wondering why his kids got taken away from him. Like, did he smack them around, or what? Was he neglecting them? Is he a severe alcoholic? I'm not saying Child Protective Services can never fuck up, but I'm gonna more often probably assume that they're right in taking a child away, because it needs to be pretty severe for that to happen most of the time.
414 many times. Called the FBI. Oh, we're sorry, we can't help you. That's too high of a level for us. I got a child, okay? Think about what's going on in here. A parent, a dad of his only kid, taken at birth, open adoption, name off the birth certificate, everything. Put that cigarette out already, man. I'm going through it, but I'm still standing.
Bold of him to do this while wearing his Jimmy John's uniform. This guy and John Doyle should get together and make a podcast for crazy right-wing fascists who also work at sandwich restaurants.
Enough for Jesus. But I also need people to be doers. So if you a man of God, you got connections to the CIA, I'm living proof the CIA takes children. Hit me up. I want to see my kid. I love her. I've loved her since day one.
I do feel for the guy. Like, he's mentally unstable, most likely. He's not able to distinguish reality from the QAnon fantasy stuff. That's depressing. It's depressing. It's easy to laugh at, but it's really, really sad.
Well, I am Adam Green with NoMoreNews.org. Today is Sunday, March 29th, 2020. And
Fruit Puncher,
the storm
thanks for following.
is upon us. The storm is here. Joining me to discuss QAnon,
Spoilers, the storm was not here.
QAnon online phenomenon. Friend of the show, YouTuber, Mr. Davey Crocco. He's on his second and third channels, and he is on Twitter as well. And
I guess I should clarify. For those who don't know, the storm in QAnon terms is what they call, like, the storm is coming, the storm is coming, the storm is here. The storm is supposed to be an event in which the government goes and basically arrests all Democrats because they're all Satanists that diddle kids for their adrenochrome, and they murder them. So the storm is the wave of mass arrests that is supposed to happen within QAnon lore. Obviously, none of that's happened. Donald Trump doesn't even appear to be winning the election, much less having sweeping arrests being done across the country. Wing the Ultimate Nug with 30 bits. When do you think the Red Ribbon Femboy Army going to come and fight Big Daddy Government? Ooh-woo. I don't know. I really don't have an answer for you.
And all his links are in the description below.
It was supposed to happen in, like, September, and then it didn't happen. September? It was supposed to happen in, like, 2016. There was a post from QAnon in 2016 that Hillary Clinton had already been arrested. It's bullshit all the way down. It's like a doomsday cult that keeps getting the date wrong for the end of the world. Where's the pull tab on this so I can... Someone from the internet, come and open my water bottle for me. How does this... There we go. Okay, I got it. Never mind. Stay where you're at, people. I opened the plastic water bottle.
Hello, so thank you for joining me, Davey. It's good to have you here.
So, my fellow patron.
Trump's gonna talk at 6:30. Oh, God, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be real bad.
Adrian, how are you doing?
Q Army, man. Trust the plan. Are you trusting the plan?
Oh, I only...
Over under months and months ago, I gave it a 15% chance that Trump uses QAnon as a conspiracy theory to justify stealing the election and basically dismantling democracy. Over under 15%, Trump comes out at 6:30 and is like, wink wink, QAnon's real, I'm gonna start arresting all the Democrats, I declare that I win the election. That's my tinfoil hat theory, that Trump's going to use the fake conspiracy theory to justify, basically, a political purge.
Only trust the plan. Where we go one, we go all, Adam.
Right.
I don't know if
Yes.
you knew that.
I forgot to mention that one, yes. Another one of the catchphrases that they have. So I've been watching your channel for a while now.
Thank you.
And I noticed you did these couple QAnon videos here. And QAnon, you know, it's always been out there. And but I haven't really paid it much attention. You know, they've kind of been there, but they've just kind of been doing their things. I always thought it was a big distraction and a waste of time, but never before, like, except right now, I've been really thinking that it's a serious problem. What do you think?
Now, when it first started, I did not take it serious. I looked at it like a little cryptic game, something
Tucker White 94, 20 bits, I'll take the under. Trump's probably going to say fraud, fake count, other bullshit. Maybe.
to keep people.
At this point, how you'd think, like, McConnell won his re-election, which sucks, but he did. He can probably see which way the wind's blowing on this one. Again, it's possible for Trump to win legitimately still. It just seems like the numbers aren't going that way once all the numbers are in and all the votes are counted. You'd think McConnell and some other senators would maybe go to the White House and be like, okay, Donald, listen, Bud. I can say Bud here because I'm quoting someone else who is fictional. Donald, friendo, you need to chill out and let the votes get counted, because if you try and delegitimize our democracy, all of our Senate seats are you know, at risk. Let's not destabilize the government that I work for, Donald Trump. You'd think someone would stop him, but...
occupy like a secret decoder ring game or something like Cicada used to be, where people would find interest in it. But as it dipped down,
MMO addicted to 20 bits. I think they did, which is why he has not emerged since his latest meltdown. Well, he's going to talk at like 6:30, so...
to low levels of nobody really interested in it and kind of getting exposed, seeing the rise back up during this plandemic or pandemic, whatever you think it is.
Okay.
That's...
I've had enough of the QAnon nutsos. Gross.